What's going on, guys? It's Greg here, aka NYPrepper. Just out here hunting deer in Pennsylvania. Wanted to take you along for my trip. I'm hunting a new spot today. It's a local spot. Never hunted here before, actually. It's pretty close to home. I just never hunted it because it's always heavily hunted. So I go further out, but it's a good chunk of land. And they have a bunch of different food plots here managed by the state. So I'm going to watch one of the food plots, and my dad's going to go into the woods. So let's see what happens. Show you guys the area here. It's closer to town. Oh, just heard a couple shots. Heard like 4 shots in the last hour. Just crossed 50,000 miles on the truck. Doing great so far. Really beautiful area, guys. Check it out. Really massive field here. Look at this rub, guys. Fresh rub. Big one too. Wow. Really good spot here. Check this huge field out, guys. Big cornfield. It's an old cornfield here. Got some deer tracks already. Check it out. Probably a doe going into this cornfield. This is the spot, guys. Got the Win Mag. What is that, a hawk or a crow? That's a crow. There was a hawk up here. We were walking in. This is the area, guys. Got a good couple inches of snow. Just gonna sit here and watch. Alright, guys, I'm in position. I always carry my Glock 20. No matter where I go, what kind of hunting I'm doing, I always carry it. Anytime I'm in the woods, because you never know what you're going to run into out here. You know, even being close to town, there could be some coyotes, stray dogs, maybe a bear, even though it's getting colder now. You just never know what you're going to run into. Sometimes there's a lot of like meth heads and stuff like that, you know. So I always carry, even when I'm hunting. Some people may think that's excessive, but you know, it's your Second Amendment right to defend yourself. So I always try to carry as much as possible. Got my rangefinder here. I'm going to do a review of this one. I've been using this for the last couple of years. It's the Diamondback 2000. I'm going to do a review, but this is an excellent rangefinder. And just hunting local today because I've never hunted here before. It's so close to home. And I saw a lot of deer in this area just driving through, you know, and not a whole lot of hunters here this year for some reason. So I figured it'd be good to try it. And also it's my dad's last day here in PA. He's going back home to Tennessee. So he didn't want to go like too far away. Like we normally hunt about 45 minutes from home. in more remote areas which take longer to access, and he just wanted to be able to get in and out quick because he's got to get up early. It's about a 10-hour drive. Got a hawk over there, check it out. Show you guys this hawk right there, just sitting in the tree. He's hunting for mice or groundhogs. We do have bald eagles here. I've seen a lot of bald eagles around the area. Believe it or not, the bald eagles really love these fields, or any kind of farmers' fields, because they catch groundhogs and different types of field animals. So oftentimes you'll see bald eagles and different birds of prey circling over fields after they're cut, after the farmer harvests the crops. You'll see a lot of birds of prey circling. Oh, there he went. Oh, there he is. Wow. It's a red-tailed hawk. Beautiful. He's just patrolling these fields. Got that hawk over here patrolling the area, hunting. There he is down there, hard to see. Oh, there's another one right there. I don't know if that was the one we were watching earlier. Red-tailed hawk. Like I said, sometimes there's eagles here even. It's right at like 32 or 31 degrees right now. This is my little spot here under this white pine. Got some thick woods back here. So far nothing, but I did hear a couple of shots, so that's a good sign. Means that there's some potential. Heard like 3 shots already, and it's 2 o'clock right now. That was around 1 o'clock, so it's a good bit of shots in this area for midday. What's going on, guys? It's Greg here, aka NYPrepper. Just doing some more deer hunting here in north central PA. 2025 deer season. It's the 4th time I'm out in the woods this season. I'm actually mostly going to do a camera check. I have a trail camera deep in the woods about a mile in that I haven't checked in a few months, so I'm going to check it, and at the same time I'm going to do some quick scouting. We got snow on the ground. It was 6 degrees Fahrenheit last night, and it's in the low 20s right now, so good opportunity to check for sign and tracks in the snow. I haven't been to this area for a few months, and I haven't hunted here since last year, so I want to see what kind of activity there has been here, both hunters and deer and different wildlife. So gonna check the camera, possibly put a new camera in if I can get it to work. Having issues with connection of this camera, and then do a little bit of quick scouting, and if I have some time, do a little bit of hunting. So it's an area that's a reclaimed coal mine. There's a lot of those in PA, and they manage it for the elk herd. There's a lot of hay fields, so it's a really good spot. And you gotta do a lot of hiking to get in to the good spots, so there's not a lot of access roads into the land, so that keeps the population of deer and elk and different animals pretty high, because they're not spooked with multiple roads cutting through. And it looks like they paved this road finally. This road used to be a really nasty gravel road. They actually paved it, so that's really good. So let's see what happens, guys. Should be interesting. I'm excited to see what's on the camera and what kind of tracks I can find. Hope you enjoy the footage. Got this really icy access road here. Pretty insane. It's all that packed snow. I'm in low 4 right now. It's not too bad, actually. Look at all the snow. Looks like I'm the only one here. Look at this tree chewed up by porcupines. On the real cold nights, that's what they do. Looks like someone did shoot something over here. Got a little bit of blood on the ground. In this area I've seen, or actually heard, wolves. I know there's not supposed to be wolves in PA, but I've heard them howling here. There's lots of elk here. Alright guys, so a good bit of hunters were here. Lots of tracks in the snow. Some drag tracks here. Some blood. So they definitely harvested some deer. I'm actually traveling light right now. I didn't bring my rifle. It's getting dark. I only have like an hour of light, so just gonna quickly hike in, check the camera, scout around, and then come back. And then maybe tomorrow or the next 2 or 3 days I'll be back to hunt. And I can get here earlier. Lots of elk in this area. I hunted here a lot. Hunted with my dad here many times. Hiking up a hill. Got my Glock 20 here. The Extendo. There's a lot of coyotes and elk and bear over here. What a hike. Going uphill. It's about 23 degrees right now. It's all uphill. Good news is on the way back it'll be downhill. Wow, there were a lot of hunters here this year. A lot more than prior years. Look at all these tracks. My camera's actually down there. And this guy who shot that deer at the parking lot, he was dragging it all the way up there somewhere. Got some deer tracks here. These look pretty old. Maybe elk. Let's continue on. This is what the area looks like. Lots of mountain laurels. Really dense mountain laurels. Just heard a gunshot. The deer and the bear love this stuff. Elk too, because it's so thick. Look at that. It's a good hiding area. Cover. Usually over here there's a lot of rubs. But man, look at all these hunters here. It's heavily hunted. But even then, still got some deer tracks here. Going through the brush. Got some old rubs over here. It's probably from last year. There's another one. Looks like a bedding area here. See all the little fur on the ground there. Another rub over here. Another little rub over there. Tracks here. There's another rub right here. Check that out. These are all old rubs, but they just love to rub this area. There's another one right here. Check that out. That looks pretty fresh. Man, so many hunters here. Look at this. Insane. So my camera's close by already. So far, the hunters did not go into my spot here. They stayed along the edge of the tree line. They did not go in here. Look at that old blind. I'll show you guys when we get closer. Old blind there, someone built years ago. Still standing. Got some tracks here. Must be pretty recent because you can see the scuff, the debris. So the deer are still here. Looks pretty fresh. Another one there. Look at this scuff mark. This one might have been running. Maybe it heard me coming. I don't know. Let's keep going. It's a good 4 inches of snow on the ground. Nothing crazy. Spoke too soon. This old boot track here. It's quite old, as you can see. This must have been like a couple days ago when it got above freezing. It melted a little bit because it's not fresh looking. Like if you look at my track, you can see it's probably before the Arctic air came. And got more deer tracks here. There's one there. Right there's another one. That old blind. Yeah, it looks like someone was up here. Probably a few days ago. It's a good spot. But other than that one guy, doesn't look like there were a lot of people here. Check this game trail out. And the deer and the elk use this trail. Bear, everything. It's a huge game trail. And that's where my camera is, on this trail. Look at all these tracks. Insane. See all that? Some of these are probably elk. Like these bigger ones are probably elk. Well, some piece of shit took my SD card. I'd love to encounter that person. Punch him right in the face. That sucks, because I had like several months worth of footage on this camera. I'm really pissed. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to be leaving another camera here, that's for sure. I don't know, I'll have to put it somewhere else, but that'll be for another trip. Well, that really pisses me off. This is like the third time this has happened to me in Pennsylvania. I don't know what's wrong with people. Really pisses me off. If you're the person out there that stole this, I would love to meet up with you and bitch slap you, you piece of trash. Pussy. Got lots and lots of tracks here. Check it out. Definitely a good spot. Hence why I had a camera. But some dipshit stole it. Card, so I don't think it's a good spot to put a camera here again. I had this camera here for 3 years. First time anyone tampered with it. Scumbags. This little frozen pond here. You come to the pond. Lots of grasses. It's a good spot though. Check this out. We're on this wildlife highway here. Look at all these tracks. These look like possibly fox tracks or bobcat. Probably fox, but maybe bobcat. Some of these are pretty fresh. Looks like bobcat tracks. Be cool to see some mountain lion tracks. There's a lot of people in PA see mountain lions. They're not too far away in Michigan. It's perfect terrain for them. Lots of deer, steep mountains. Main food source of mountain lions is deer. This looks like maybe a fox. Probably a large fox. Male fox, probably. Probably a male fox. Lots of little predators here. Check this out. We got a fawn track. See that? That's a fawn. What it was doing, digging through the snow. Find some acorns. Some more digging activity here. Something dug up this snow here looking for acorns. Probably that fawn or some doe. Some more digging over here. More digging here. This guy set up a blind right over this woods road. Lots of hunters though, but yeah, I'm really pissed off about that. That's why I always carry anytime I'm out here in the wilds. There's all kinds of crazy people come out here, meth heads and, you know, white supremacists. Always lock up my truck with the alarm. You know, those types of people, they're willing to steal an SD card. I know it sounds minor, but think about it. You got to be pretty calculated to take an SD card from someone's camera, because yeah, it's just an SD card, but think about the time and effort it takes to hike out, you know, into the woods, set up your camera, hike back, you know, drive. It's about 30-minute drive from my house here. Yeah, it's just a card, SD card. It's not like they robbed the bank, but the amount of effort to put up a trail cam deep in the woods, and it's kind of sneaky to do that. It's a sneaky thing. Those types of people would break into your truck, slash your tires. They don't give a damn, especially in a remote area. They could be tweaking on meth or something. Meth is all over Appalachia. Lots of meth heads in PA. Hate to say it, but it's true. So you never know. You encounter one of these people in the woods, what they could do. So always go armed. Because out here, someone shoots you, there's not going to be any witnesses. They can dump your body somewhere in a creek. Nobody's going to find it. Nobody's going to know what happened. So you got to be on high alert. That's why I carry the extendo. This way I don't have to worry about reloads. Recommend you guys do the same. Man, this guy shot that deer way back. He's dragging it for a long distance here. Wow. It's a hay field here. Just gonna walk to the edge and see if there's any activity here in the hay. It's pretty thick hay. Got lots of sign here. So the deer definitely coming through. Lots of sign. Probably come back here at some point. It's one of my favorite spots here. This huge hay field. Gotta watch out, there could be hidden wet spots here, frozen, like this right here. There's a little wet spot here. These hay fields are hard to walk through. Pretty tiring. Tracks there. Last year I saw a bunch of does down there, but they saw me from all the way up here, so I couldn't get a shot. Looks like a good spot though. It's really beautiful here when the sun is out. It's amazing sunsets over there. It's cloudy right now, but it's just a really beautiful spot. Just to hike and explore. Really secluded. So we're gonna head back to the truck now. Hopefully I can get up that icy hill without putting tire chains on. I think I'll be fine, but I don't want to mess around with that in the dark. Lots of tracks here in the snow. No other hunters though. Just me. I'm sure tomorrow there'll be a few. Saturday, probably be a couple guys here. Always get a spooky feeling when I walk through here in the evening time. I don't know why. Just this particular area. Just something about this place. Not sure what it is. It's an old coal mine, so could have been some accidents here. Maybe some people died. Their spirits could be roaming the forests here. Could be some Bigfoot. There's a lot of Bigfoot around here. This part of PA, lots of Bigfoot. Some guy just saw one a few weeks ago crossing the highway, Interstate 80, not far from this location. So, plus I heard wolves howling here before. I know what coyotes sound like. I've heard coyotes thousands of times in my life. I know what coyotes sound like. I live in the country. I hear them all the time at night outside my house. What I heard last year was no coyote. It sounded like a lone wolf in this area. Interestingly, there weren't a lot of elk tracks in the snow. Seems like the elk migrated out of the area for now, maybe because of all the hunting pressure, all the deer hunters and bear hunters. Last 2 weeks, they kind of migrated it out. I'm gonna have to come back and put my camera up in a more remote area so no one steals it this time, steals the SD card. This is part of the coal mine, this clearing here. Probably strip mined this section. Probably strip mined all of this. You can see these lumps of dirt. That's probably some of the tailings or overburden they dumped. Almost at the truck. I have seen like a nice 8-pointer here one time outside of hunting season, right down in there. And I saw like 30 cow elk here one time. I got up to within like 20 feet of one of them. They were in this tall grass and they didn't notice me. They were just all in here. I got video footage of that. It's in my Pennsylvania elk playlist. So this is gonna be interesting. I'm in low 4. Let's see what happens. I felt myself sliding a little bit just before. I think we'll be fine. Just got to give her the beans. It's coming up right here. This sharp little hill. Gotta give her the beans. Oh yeah, no issues at all. Trail Boss, baby, supercharged, 600 pounds of torque, no issues whatsoever. Key is you got to be in low 4 with this kind of slippery stuff. High 4 won't do it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm pretty pissed off about my camera, but lesson learned, don't put cameras where there's lots of people. It's the 3rd or 4th time this has happened to me. I've had someone cut my solar panel cable once. It's really annoying because, as you see, it's a big hike to go all the way down there. Check the camera every few months, change batteries, download the footage. It's a real pain to come here, so I don't think I'm going to be putting a camera here anymore, unfortunately, unless I find a better spot. But that's pretty much it for this one, guys. I'll be back with some more content soon. Check out my hunting playlist for all of my hunting footage. And until the next time, take care, God bless, and don't forget the 3 Ps. Prepare, practice, and persevere.